guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be cooking CANH CHUA THIT KHO trứng gà, also known as the caramelized pork and Vietnamese sour soup. Xin chào quý vị và hello các bạn. Cảm ơn rất là nhiều đã đến channel của Anna. Hôm nay Anna sẽ nấu CANH CHUA và thịt kho trứng gà. For the caramelized pork, I will be using the pork belly and also the pork short ribs. But first, what I like to do is clean the meats in boiling water with salt. That way I can go ahead and just get rid of the impurities before I start adding the ingredients and all of that. It is time to cut the meats. Alright, so right now I'm going to show you the ingredients that I will use to marinate the pork belly and short ribs. In no particular order, I'm just going to grab the first bottle, which is fish sauce, also known as nước mắm. This is the brand that I'm using.
Again, with Vietnamese food, kind of just eye everything, and I'm just going to put that much.
Up next, we have oyster sauce. Doesn't really matter what brand of oyster sauce you get, but as long as it's oyster sauce, it should be good.
Cool. Okay, that was kind of loud. You gotta shake it. Okay, so it has a pretty brown color to it. Okay, this is all I'm going to use for now.
Okay, so now it's the teriyaki sauce. Everyone does their thit kho differently. I like to add teriyaki because it has a little bit more flavor. So, yeah.
Just laying it.
And because I love teriyaki so much, I'm actually going to use this bottle. I just have a little bit left, so I'll just go ahead and pour it into this bowl. And the difference between this teriyaki sauce compared to this bottle here is this one actually has ginger in it, so it has a little bit more spark and oomph to the flavor. Up next is some sugar. And we're going to add some salt.
What salt without pepper? You already know we have to add black pepper. Ooh, okay, that's kind of a lot, but you know, it's gonna do.
Okay guys, so the last thing I am going to use is the Vietnamese caramel cooking sauce, also known as nước màu dừa.
I'm just going to put 1 spoon. It's pretty dense. Ooh, and this is great for the color of the
We're gonna let the meat marinate for about 30 minutes, so meanwhile, we're gonna work on the soup. Alright guys, so right now I'm going to show you all everything that I will put into the CANH CHUA pot. And so the chicken broth is going in first. Then here we have the seasoning cubes for CANH CHUA. It comes in 4 and we're going to place all of it into the pot.
To be on the safe side, I like to put the cubes in the spoon here and gently just place it into the pot so that way it does not splatter on your body.
Alright you guys, so right now I am going to put 5 spoons of the instant Vietnamese sour soup paste into the pot. Also in Vietnamese it is called gia vị nấu CANH CHUA ngò ôm. And now I am going to add some rock sugar and some salt. These are the vegetables that we are going to put into the CANH CHUA. This right here is called bak ha, also known as the giant elephant ear. Right here we have celery, red tomatoes, okra, and some mushrooms and bean sprouts. You know what's crazy? I feel like everything that I cook, I add a pineapple in there. I don't know what it is, but it's just the bomb. And the reason why we're adding the pineapple into the pot is so that it could make the broth a little bit more sweeter. The seasoning that I've already placed into the pot is pretty much everything sour, so this right here will give it a good balance. It's fiesta time. We're putting everything into the pot. Okay, I gotta get that out. The tomato fell down here. Got it. Okay, we're good. Let's not do that again. So for the bean sprouts, I'm going to hold off on putting it into the pot. I'm actually going to just place the bean sprout into the bowl that I am going to serve, just because the bean sprout, it cooks very fast. So we're just gonna leave that to the side. Finally, it's time to caramelize the pork belly and short ribs. Where I am going to add about 5 tablespoons of the cane sugar. When the sugar is in the pot, I'm also going to add some water and I'll stir it and pretty much just let it simmer until it turns into a bronze color. And now we're gonna add water. Oh, it's melting. Woo! Ooh. Okay, it's kind of cool. Alright, so now the sugar is already melted and now I am going to add the pot of meat into this new pot here and we will caramelize it. So right now I'm going to let the meat simmer on medium for about 10 minutes, and after that I'm going to add the coconut soda. Ooh, bubbles, bubbles. guys, so I just tasted the thit kho and it's definitely sweet. I'm going to balance it out with a little bit of nước mắm and salt to make it a little bit more savory.